push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Number 8.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First down, Falcons.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Brady will try again on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Brady to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, now Brady. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Brady's pass
From 17 yards out. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
The score, Falcons 7, Panthers 0. Harrison Butker is set to kick
now
off.
After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
The ball carrier. The tackle made by Miles Jack. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and...
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
At the 48-yard line.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Man.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
I think this defense is still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. From the gun, it's Wentz. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
So after the INT, it's Brady. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Buying time to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Montez Sweat, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
His kick is
point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Panthers nothing. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From the 10. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right. 4 down.
Shotgun now for Wentz. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Play action. Now Wentz. He'll buy some time right. That's caught by Montgomery. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
10 at the 18-yard line.
1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. Now let's listen in on the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Following the penalty, Montgomery. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the face mask moves him closer, and now 1st and goal. Now Montgomery. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Squeeze, double.
2nd down and goal. Wentz. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
And this is no good. Close, but he misses just left of the upright. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. On play action, it's Brady. He'll air this one out for Kirk. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Wentz. Incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Now a play fake. Wentz going for the deep ball. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
It feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football. And that's exactly what happened there.
And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Panthers 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And down to the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Falcon first down.
Shotgun now for Brady. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Tyler Lockett, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Panthers 7. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
21.
Throwing on first is Wentz. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
To throw, it's Wentz. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's third down.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. That's taken on the 25. And how about this? He takes it all the way back. No time, no flags. A punt return touchdown and a stunning end of the first half.
And they kicked it to him. They kicked it to him.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Watch the pass. 31's the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run. 31's the mic.
Here's Wentz to throw. On Wentz's intercepted yet again. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Panthers' 42-yard line.
Now a play fake. Brady. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
First down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
from the gun, it's Brady.
At the 13-yard
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Touchdown.
Christian Kirk with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons add on.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Falcons 42. Panthers
now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having to run.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Come get some. Come on.
On play action, Wentz. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
31's the mic.
I got it.
31's the mic.
Get that quarterback.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And it's for pride now, but the Panthers do get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights, so they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. out as the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
A gain of 12. And a Falcon first down.
And they give this time to the tailback. Oh, he trucked him. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That good for 22 and a first down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hey, that 380. 16. You can't block me. You can't block me. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. 49.
They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
9-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Brady. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's second and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Let's go, D.
On play action, it's Wentz. He's going deep for Brown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now, look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
7 yards, the pickup there.
35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Kill, kill.
31's the mic. Here we go. 31's the mic.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
Wentz going to try and throw on third. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Montez Sweat make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. He's going deep for Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A.J. Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And this will be a Falcons 1st down as good running gets them to about the 44. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons. Here's Hill. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Check Mike 21. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. 82.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Montgomery. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 13-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. I got one. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Here we go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to take off with it. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And the Panthers are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. On second and goal, Wentz. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Montez Sweat in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Wentz now on third and goal. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. No surprise there, third and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter.
Hey, kill. Hey, 4, 2, kill. Hey, 31's the mic. Go. Here, shoot. Let's go right here.
Wentz now on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit him over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
31's the mic. Here, shoot. Pick it up. 31's the mic. 31's the mic. Switch up. 31's the mic. Rip right. 31's the mic. Touchdown, defense. Sunday.
Shotgun now for Wentz. His throw incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. 31's the mic. I'm coming.
Play action. Now Wentz. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. A
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. An opportunity for them to salt this game away after that fourth down stop we just witnessed as they hold a commanding 3-score lead in the fourth quarter. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Falcons.
53! Hey, 66! Mike 59, 65, 65. Mike, check.
On play action, now Brady. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Throwing deep for Galladay. And now here is another interception. It's David Arnett picking it off. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. So after the INT, here's Wentz. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Grade 15, grade 15. Big ass. This one, 7.
On play action, they'll throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. William Golston. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Matt Rule, a risk taker in college, going for it.
14, 82, 14. 31's the mic. What we got? Where's Chip? Comes to me, it's me. 31.
Wentz to throw for it on 4th. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
On the coverage.
Here's 2nd and 10. And they run the option on second down. A quick throw by Brady, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Brady going to look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He lets it fly for Lockett. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Tyler Lockett with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. A very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. So after the INT, it's Brady. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll be a 20-yard gain on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
It's just me and you. Mike Southwood, 16. Let's get it together. Hey, 66.
Brady going to throw here. Flush to his right, and it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
56.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Atlanta, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall